before I apply next layer, I'm going to clean a little bit, like here. These are like need to be cleaned up on here. It's like a glass, because until you get used to, you don't want it, so you get like lots of pins and needle. It's very sharp. Once it goes in your fingers or something like that, I tell you, you can't imagine to get them out. So until you like sort of confident what you're doing, don't touch it after dry. But I want to use the thick sandpaper just to clean it up. Like I said, you only get better by doing it more often. So what I've done in this one, just apply because it's a wood, so it's ideal to apply the resin first and then put the mat, and then just don't poke it because it picking the mat up, so just do it sideways. Need more resin, just apply it. That's how you get the fine finishing like this. No air bubbles or anything like that. It's just even the joints. Can't even see that. It's perfect because it's only this size. So yeah, just put that over it and just don't poke it this way because the edges will pick the mat. So you won't. If it's on the floor, it'd be quite easier, because on the side it's not easy, so it's the easiest way to do it this way, because once you've done this one, then it's easy to apply the resin on top. The stick is a holder as well. Just want to point out something magical. Yeah, can you see this one? It doesn't go with the brush anymore. Look, it's coming up. No matter what I've done. You know why? The previous one, I was finished here, and I got the new mixture, and I started from here, and I should have followed up this area, but I didn't do it. I just finished this off, and I started from the top. By the time when I get down here, it's been harder. It's got harder, so it doesn't help. But if you follow up from here, and then after done this part, and then if I go to the top and start from there, it would have been easier, but I didn't realize that. But by the time when I get here, that new resin mixed up with the old one got harder, so now I have to cut this off after it get harder, all this one, and then replace another piece of mat on top and just do it. And now I'm going to mix a little bit of resin and finish this off before I mix the new one up. So that's how you can avoid, because I'm using a little bit more catalyst, so that get harder quicker, so I can finish up quick. So I'm using 3 pots. So this is the one I first use. It is almost gone harder, or this one. So that once it's got out, I can clean it, I can reuse it, you know. So that's why I'm using 3, because after a few times you use it, it'll go around the sides and it'll go in your hand and all that. So if you use more than one, then it's only small pots, so once it's dry off, and then I can clean it and then reuse it. Probably one more. When I'm like putting the resin, don't apply this way, because usually when you put the brush in here, if you do this way, it's going to drip. So instead of doing that way, if you do upward right this way, so you can sort of catch that before it's drift off, or either way, up and down. If you do this way, by the time you get here and get back, it's going onto the floor. So it'd be good, like if you do it this way, and you can serve dripping into the floor. It's getting easier and easier. As I said, more often you do, the better they become. So don't hesitate to learn. Just do it yourself and then master it. There's no guru. If you're the guru for yourself, if you kind of learn the fundamental, that's the idea. If you know the basic, who cares if you don't know and put the crown on your head? You know you are. That's all you need. Just go for it. Yeah, like I said, my one of my uncle teacher, he's a mathematics teacher. He gave a lot of practice. He explained this all how it work, but we too young to understand how the maths work. So, but he give loads of practice. So I only get better. At least we pass out. Otherwise, I can't even imagine passing the mathematics in ordinary level, because your knowledge is very low level, and then you can't. So only way we passed it by him giving us more practice. So he give loads of practice, not homework, because he knows it. Like we don't want to do it at home. He do give homework, but he gives loads of practice while in the school time. So that's why I think 99% of the students pass out in his class, because the practice it only makes you better. So the more often you do, no matter what you learn, the more you do, the better it's become. I hope I'm true in that. So it doesn't matter which field you're on, and you know what I mean. When I'm doing the floor, it's a different, but on the side is one of the easiest way to do it. As I said, like do the hard bits, and then the easy ones you don't even consider.